What is up, guys? Sumi here with Team Basani with another market update. Today is April 10th, 2026. It's a Friday. Let's see how we close out the day. So today was a very choppy day in the markets. I'm not going to lie. There wasn't really that much going on for options traders. If you guys are looking to make money, you want explosive moves. You want a lot of things happening. And really today there was not much going on. SPY, QQQ, NASDAQ, Dow basically flat. NASDAQ and Dow dropped a little bit here. NASDAQ barely green at about 3%. Did not drop, sorry. Moved up a little bit. Dow down 0.5%. And SPY down a little bit. CPI came in this morning. Headline inflation surged to 3.3% year over year with a massive 0.9% monthly jump. So that's the biggest since 2022. Here's the thing. Core CPI actually came in below expectations at about 0.2. So the market looked at it and said, okay, that's really the oil, not the economy. So we held up, but the real story of the weekend are the peace talks. VP Vance is headed to Pakistan to lead negotiations. He basically said that Iran is trying to play, and so he's going there personally to hopefully sort things out. Hopefully this weekend we do have a ceasefire. I think that's good for pretty much everybody. War is not a good thing. I'm not a big supporter of war. People do like what it does in the markets, but the volatility is not good volatility in all aspects. But we're traders. We have to make money. So we have to do what we have to do. Everything is going to ride on what happens in the next 48 hours. So let's break down what basically happened in the market. So the big picture today, the macro thesis is March CPI. We had headline CPI at 0.9% month over month, 3.3% year after year, in line with estimates, but the biggest monthly jump since 2022. Gasoline prices up 21.2%. That alone accounted for nearly 3/4 of this entire monthly increase. But core CPI, excluding food and energy, is up 0.2%. So it's below the 0.3% consensus, which is good. Used cars down 0.4%. Food prices unchanged. This is the split the market needed. So yes, headline inflation is ugly because of oil, but the underlying economy isn't overheating. The economy is functioning. Things are stable. Things are not crazy. I think that on a realistic level, things are actually productive, but the ceasefire isn't good. We will feel these effects over time, but right now, I think that people are over exaggerating the pain in the economy because it seems like everything is functioning as normal. The markets are looking past the data. They're really focused on the ceasefire negotiations, and this will be the biggest factor, whether things are good or bad. Rate cut probability for 2026 ticked up slightly to 35% from 30% yesterday, so the cool core number definitely helped. Fed pause at the April meeting, still near 100% probability. Nobody really expects a move this month. Let's talk about the weekend peace talks that we've been kind of, hovering over. Pakistan announced talks to seek a permanent end of the war that could begin in Islamabad as soon as today. So we may have something coming out today. Today's Friday. The White House confirmed that VP JD Vance will lead the U.S. negotiating team. This is a significant escalation in diplomatic engagement. So this is a good thing for the markets. The markets are going to look at this as, okay, things are calming down. Things are potentially going to stop. Markets price in things right away. So you have to be aware of this as a trader. Like, people always think, oh, there's going to be a new release of this software. There's going to be a new release coming out. But markets have already priced it in. So if there's a potential of peace, they're going to calculate the potential of peace and price it in. Trump is talking tough. He has renewed threats pretty much every day about Iranian power plants if Tehran doesn't fully open up the strait. He is not happy. Iran is tolling tankers going into the strait, not free passage, coordinated military transit. So this is not good. But one thing I will say is the strait is technically open, but it's not open. You know what I mean? It's not like things are normal. Ships still need Iranian military permission. It slows things down, and that's not what the market wants to hear. So the market is not really moving. SPY and QQQ did drop a little bit. They're really not down much, but they are down. For traders, it was a miserable day. It was a really choppy day. Nothing really happened. You have to make sure that you know when a move is coming and when things are going to happen. So I took a small SPY play. Wasn't that crazy. It wasn't really a good day in the market. But in terms of the Mag 7, let's talk about what happened here. Tesla moved up a little bit. Meta had a decline through the day, okay? It kind of bottomed out here at 624, but then pushed back up. I was actually in puts right around here, and it reversed on me, so it didn't work out too well. But, bounced off the 624, 625 level, had a pivot zone here. So we bounced off there. Google did not do that well. Thought Google would move. I think Google is due for a move, but Google is not doing it right now. NVIDIA actually touching 190. NVIDIA pushed up quite a bit. A lot of people were in calls for NVIDIA. NVIDIA did very well today. Semiconductors with a big push. AMD as well. We were in these calls early in the morning, all the way up to 249. Had a 7-8 point move right around here. I jumped in and was able to make a 300% gainer on AMD. So semiconductor is doing really well. Amazon actually pushing up as well, hits 240, then kind of trailed off in the day, but this is good right in the morning. Amazon was looking really good. Apple pushed up and then fell off. Okay. So as Amazon pushed up, stabilized, Nvidia pushed up, stabilized, AMD pushed up, stabilized, Apple did not. Different story for Apple. Micron Tech, really wonky day for it. I love trading Micron. Crazy downs, push up all the way. Just a very volatile day for Micron Tech. If you caught this and you did well with it, that's really good. Palantir, really wonky day. It went down 122. We grabbed actually calls right around here. Really good push up for Palantir, but still hovering under 130. Palantir has been getting destroyed in the AI narrative. So basically, big thing you guys want to understand is that a lot of stocks are moving around. There's a lot of volatility, but the markets itself are not facing the volatility. It's a better day to pick stocks, the better market to pick stocks. Meta had the CoreWeave deal. They signed an additional $21 billion deal with CoreWeave for AI capacity through 2032. And they gave up a little bit of those gains today, but bounced back up. So let's see how that holds. CoreWeave has been ripping. CoreWeave has really been doing well. That is a stock that has had a lot of success. Let's take a look at CoreWeave's chart here. Up a lot. Crazy rip for CoreWeave, over 100 and kind of slowing down. So crazy week. I'm looking to trade more of CoreWeave. I'm looking to look at the volatility in Meta. I'm looking to trade semiconductors. SPY, I think if things do go good this weekend, we probably will open up ridiculously. This weekend is going to tell us a lot. We're not done. The ceasefire is 2 weeks. It's already fragile. Weekend peace talks are probably the big catalyst that could change everything. Maybe things never change. Maybe things just stay in ceasefire next week and things just continue to chop. We have bank earnings starting on Monday. CPI showed that inflation is still elevated and the work is going to continue. So have a great weekend. Try to enjoy it for all my option traders out there. It's going to be a crazy, crazy Monday. I am excited to see what happens. I will probably have a news update if news does come out. If you ever want to trade with me, link in the description. Would love to see you in there. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys next time. Sumi out.